Hi, welcome to Wholeheartedly for the Lord Bible Journaling with Sherry. Today's process video will be in addition to my Woman at the Well study. I found out that I needed another page, and then I found in Ella Roetz Etsy shop, she had a Woman at the Well kit, and I loved it, so I wanted to use it. This right here is Women of the Bible, which I've done before. What I'm doing right now is pulling up my Ella Roetz file. As I told you before, I keep all of the shops that I purchased from in a file on my iPad and my computer. And I wanted to show you the complete kit of the Woman at the Well. As you can see, and there's several you can see several pages, and there's several scripture references, and a summation of the Woman at the Well. And then these beautiful ladies, they're so pretty. Living Water, and then this one right here. And then there's also some black and white that you can use as is, or you can color it in and print it out. There's so many different ways you can use it. And then here you have the well. So that's the kit in its entirety. Before I get into the process video, as I always say, thank you for watching. And remember, if I can Bible journal, so can you. Take care. Okay, this Woman at the Well is going to be broken down into several parts. Controversy before the well, conversation at the well, and conversion after the well. And those are going to be broken up into videos. But the controversy before the well, this one is going to be broken up into 2 videos so that it won't be a long video, and hopefully it'll keep your attention. It's so important for me to talk about what's going on before she has this conversation with Jesus, and this makes the story and the situation even more beautiful. So a little background history of what's going on at the time. The controversy before the well. The reason why I'm calling it controversy before the well, because for Jesus to even speak to this woman, that's a controversy. There's controversy concerning the racial heritage of this woman and people of Samaria. There's another religious controversy that's going on, and then there's the view of women that's going on, and I'm sure there's others. So it doesn't matter what we do biblically, we always have to put a comma behind it, because there's so much more to it that we can unearth. But this is where I feel led to talk about and journal and share with you guys. So this is where I'm going to go. Controversy before the well happens because historically what's going on is Samaria got its name from King Omari. And this part of the kingdom had been taken captive by Assyria. So here you have the Jews who were in northern Samaria, and then non-Jews were brought into Samaria. Here's the controversy. They began to intermingle. A group of people together, somebody's going to fall in love. So there was a racial issue that was going on. Samaritans were a mixed race group. That's a whole different story altogether. But just like today, when there is a mixture, one group doesn't feel like that person who's mixed is fully with them. So the Jews really didn't consider the Samaritans as Jews because they were a mixed race. And the Samaritans understood that the Jews didn't want any part of them. So there lies the division that came about. Now, the Samaritans withdrew from worshiping the Lord at Jerusalem. That caused a problem. The Jews did not like that, and they began to worship in Mount, I can't pronounce, I think it's Gerizim. They began to worship there. So there was a religious conflict. So here you have a racial conflict, and then you have a religious conflict. And then you have the issue of the view of women. Women were not viewed very well in the Jewish tradition. And if you were a Samaritan woman, this is how it went. When a woman was in her time of her cycle, she was considered niddah, which means that she was unclean. But they viewed Samaritan women as niddah from birth, so they were considered to be unclean, and no Jew was to have anything to do with a Samaritan woman. They were unclean, and Jews and Samaritans had no parts with one another because of the racial and religious conflict with them. So you can understand what's going on with this woman. Not only is she racially mixed, which is causing a problem, and then the religious aspect of it caused a problem, and now the view of women, especially Samaritan women, has caused a problem. And now we also have another controversy, this woman's reputation. And that's going to be in the next part of the video. This woman's reputation preceded her. How must she have felt? So this is what's going on at the controversy before we even get to the well. Just bear with me. I want to take my time with this, and I want us to glean some nuggets from it, and I just want to keep your attention. So stay tuned for the next part of the video where we talk about, still at the controversy before the well, we're going to get into this woman's life. And then after that, we'll get to the conversation at the well with Jesus. And again, that will be a separate video, so that now that we have a background story behind it and the view of women and the religious and racial tension that was going on, what must this woman have felt? So if you decide to join me in the next video, just consider what she may have been feeling, and let's get into the emotions of her life. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I hope you stick around for the next video. And just so you know, my notes are far more exhaustive than what I've explained here, but I try to keep it short and sweet. Thank you for watching. Take care.